I've been sharing with you out of Nehemiah chapter 2, verse 18, where it says they strengthened their hands for this good work. You know, vision has a way of unifying a people to accomplish incredible things. Vision calls people forward in purpose. It calls for sacrifice, and it puts gifts to work. And there's something so incredibly powerful about putting your hands to what heaven has spoken. And you and I are in a season where God is calling us not just to believe for the future, but to strengthen our hands and to build it. Our Rise Up and Build project is about preparing ground for generations. 243 parking spots, $850 per spot, or $100 a week for the next 8 weeks as we receive the offering on July the 12th. Not just spaces for cars, but spaces for calling, spaces for community, spaces where encounters take place, where eternity begins to take shape in the hearts and lives of people today. Because every time someone pulls onto this property, they're parking more than just a vehicle. They're parking burdens, they're parking questions, they're parking pain. Maybe they're parking curiosity or brokenness. But once they're inside these doors, they find the healing and freedom their hearts so desperately long for. I'm going to ask you today, where do you park your harvest? Where do you park your testimony? Where do you park your trust in God's greater plan? What if your seed could literally create space for someone else's miracle? What if our sacrifice today is the very thing that prepares a place for sinners to find salvation tomorrow? This is what Nehemiah understood. Vision requires builders, not watchers, not critics, and not well-wishers, but builders. People who say, I will put my resource in the place where God is moving. I will build what my children's children will benefit from, and I will sow where revival is growing. Every parking spot we build is an act of faith, a statement that declares we believe that more is on the way. We believe souls are worth the sacrifice, and we believe that God's promises need prepared places. I know the future has to have a place to park, and today you can help create that space. For $850, you can sponsor one full parking spot, a tangible, lasting investment in kingdom expansion. Maybe your family gives to provide one spot. Maybe your business gives to provide several. Maybe your small group comes together and provides a place where people can encounter the grace and mercy of God. However you decide to do it, I just ask you, do something, because when we all rise together, when we all strengthen our hands, we build faster. And when vision speaks and becomes reality in that place, God's will, amen, it's not just something that we prophesy, it's something we get to live. This is holy work. It's legacy work. It's kingdom work. So I call you to rise up. I call you to build boldly and so sacrificially. And let history say of the Kingdom Center, they saw the vision. They believed God. They strengthened their hands. And they made room for generations.